Hey guys, how's it going? How's everyone going today? Let's go, let's go. Another day of trading, another day, another dollar. Let's do this, let's do this. Trading, yes. Okay. You guys should be able to see my screen. Okay. We should be live and ready to go. Okay, this looks all a bit messed up. Okay, guys, this was an A+ setup yesterday we took. And then we took two stupid setups after that. So we need to learn when not to trade and when to trade. Okay. Once again, I'm going to start my stream, guys, by saying I am not a financial advisor. This is just my peg opinion. So please do not just take everything as this is facts, because we might have caught an epic trade yesterday. Okay. But we also took two losses. So overall, we are still profitable. Overall, between both accounts, but I'm obviously down on my main account, so no good. Okay, so again, I'm just going to recap this setup here before we get into the actual charts. Okay, this setup was the reason why I took it. Okay, was we had a lot of liquidity higher up. Okay, we had London highs, Asia highs, previous daily highs. All of it wasn't taken. Okay, so if I take this indicator off, it from here you could clearly see it was targeting some form of massive liquidity. Okay, what I mean by that, there's an imbalance here, which is a 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, a fair value gap are these gaps here. Oh, let me just put this back. Are these gaps here? Okay, those are very strong draws on liquidity. Now what this means is that this higher time frame fair value gap, okay, was swept halfway through. It came up, respected these fair value gaps, came down, respected a fair value gap here, okay, on the 2 minutes. So on the 2 and the 3 minute, there's a fair value gap here, okay. When it respected that fair value gap inside the 4-hour fair value gap, that is a strong confluence that if we disrespect a fair value gap here, meaning the 1 minute that formed there, okay, so let's go back to the 1 minute. As you can see, there's a 1 minute fair value gap that was formed here. Okay. It disrespected it with a strong green candle. Then we got in. Okay. We got in there. We put our stop loss here. Some people can put your stop loss below the last lows. There's nothing wrong with that. I put it there because if it had to come back and inverse again, come close below here, then we were going to get cooked. Okay, so knowing that and knowing that there's much higher liquidity at the top here, I took this setup, okay, and it just went. So for me, that was a plus, okay. I'm sure there was even a SMT here if I really looked at it, but oh well. So if there's an SMT there, it just makes it even better. So let's look at today. Let's look at now, okay. We need to clean up these lines. So this needs to disappear. This needs to move. So I'm going to go on the higher time frame. Okay. See how it broke? It tested. Broke. Went up. Could have taken that trade, but we weren't watching. It's fine. Let's move this up there. Move this. Let's just do that. This is MMQ, guys. This is NASDAQ. Get that there so we can modify the line. The reason why I'm touching this circle here instead of just grabbing it anywhere here, because this circle is a point B. So this you can drag and this line will just move here. But if I had to grab this line there, the whole line would move, meaning point A would move as well. Okay, so if we do this, we can see it's about to break and retest here. So yeah, probably looking at a long there, but we're not going to do it because we're still charting it right now. Okay, and there's news in half an hour, guys. There's actual news in half an hour. Okay, so let's do that. Do that. Let's just do this. Okay, we do a little lines there, and we do a little lines there. Okay, point A, point B, C, and D. So there's a couple touches there, right? Which means this break is probably a decent break, but it's too far away. What I mean by that, guys, here is where I need this is where I need to take my trade. This is where I need to take my trade. This is still a valid way to take this trade. You could take it there, but your stop loss is going to be all the way down here. So you are now, your risk to reward is not good, okay? Imagine taking that trade over there. Your stop loss will be like this. Instead of being up here, okay, there, and your stop loss being there. See how big that is, right? Imagine that versus this. Put the stop there. There. You see the difference between the two? They're both still able to take the trades and they are valid, okay? However, the one risk to reward is better. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's just leave that there. And I'm only going to do that from now on, guys. I'm not going to take chances like that because I keep getting burnt. So let's go to gold. Let's just get rid of this line here. We don't need it anymore. All these lines are now invalid. We do not need them anymore. Gold has moved quite a bit. Okay, the higher time frame is there. So we have almost multiple touches, but there's still one there. One there. Okay. We could clean this up a little bit. Guys, don't know what these lines are. They are trend lines. Okay, there's 3 touches there, so that's decent. We could even do that, but we're not going to. And we're going to put the circle here and say that this is where we are looking at and only at there. If it breaks before that, I could be interested, but I don't really want to be interested. Okay, let's just clean up this chart a bit for euro. This line is invalid. This line can just be adjusted like that. Okay, there. Let's just take that away. Let's adjust this. Okay, we could go even further and do this. Now, if we had done that, and there's a break and retest, see, if a trend line is, see, I only going forward really want to do this, okay? Let's say hypothetically that, let's just say our trend line sort of does this, okay? Or let's not use that. Let's do this. Yeah, there you go. Let's do this, okay? Is that still okay? Where's a good example? We're trying to find a good example. Nothing's really screaming at me. But I want multiple. Let's just finish. Let's go to a different pair before I give a good example. Yeah, let's put our circle down. I really want a good circle, a good example, because I want you guys to visually see. Morning, how's it going? Thank you for joining here. Okay, so let's clean up this chart. Let's get rid of that. Let's move this. There. You guys can see me cleaning up the charts here live, okay? So let's just do this, okay? Wait, hang on a second. See how there's multiple touches there? Okay, it's not the cleanest. Okay, let's just say hypothetically this wick wasn't there, right? When you had point A, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, bouncing off 5. Technically, actually, this could be a trade. AUD. Guys, while I'm doing this, I'm actually seeing a setup live here. Let me see if I want to take this quickly, because this is in the circle that I would have drawn, okay, which is too big. So there, okay, we're in that circle. It's respecting. Actually, this is a decent trade, guys. This is the 5 minutes. Stop loss would have to be below the lows there. It's broken the trend line. It's taken liquidity. If I see a bull move here, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. If I see a green candle, yeah, I'm going for it, guys. Boom, I'm in. Okay. Now I'm in on my other account, which is my smaller account. Okay. I'm not going in heavy, but you can see what I'm talking about, guys. We had, oh, there's more confirmation here. Never mind. One, let's say, let's call that a touch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it touches the bottom trend line. Okay, that it's created. Breaks, small market structure shift. Breaks the trend line convincingly, comes down, tests the trend line, and let's see if it pushes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We are okay if it doesn't. Okay, let's draw a horizontal line. Let's say we go to break even here, and yeah, we start trailing. Okay, the ray tool will do a small other trend line like this, and that's the one that we're going to use. Okay, let's see what happens here, guys. So let's set and forget this trade. Okay, so let's go to oil. Okay, hey, how's it going? I'm writing you to at my alt since I'm already live streaming on my main. If you want to stream together, playing games, etc., write me on my chats. Hey, how's it going? I'm live. Username this, kick this. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Sorry, but I don't see anything. Okay, how's it going, guys? How's it going? Appreciate it. This is the cursed trade we were in the other yesterday. Let's just get rid of that since it worked. Let's get rid of this line. Get rid of this line. This line no longer valid. Let's go here. That's the new line. Let's get rid of that. Don't know why we were doing it from there, but we were. Okay, I'm trading this on the 5-minute, guys. You don't have to. That's just what I'm doing. Let's clean this up a little bit more. That would have been better, but we have to do it from there. How's that trade looking? Not the best, but oh well. This idea is good. Let's look on a higher time frame quickly. Let's see if we've made a mistake or not. Let's see. Generally speaking, I'd like to look at the higher time frames. More like the 4-hour. Is there liquidity that we swept? So the 4-hour has a fair value gap here. Okay. There's liquidity below that it could be hunting. let's just draw a horizontal there. Let's go back to our 5 minutes and see. Okay, we are in the fair value gap for the 4 hour. So ideally I should have waited for the break above that. Let's get rid of the circle. So in a perfect world, I would have waited there above to get in. But you know what? We're going to just take the chance. This line here is a strong liquidity draw. So we have taken liquidity here inside the 4 hour, which is why I took this. We've done it twice. Okay. So we took the liquidity there in the 4 hour. We came up, down again into the 4 hour, came up, down even further. We inversed it and took a little bit more, and then we came up. So the inverse is not the best thing, but oh well, we will see. This is one of the things that I am struggling with at the moment is impulse trades, just jumping into some things that I shouldn't be jumping into, but this is interesting development. Let's put a alert there so we know. And let's look at platinum. Well, let's look at this first. Okay, we could get even further down, but we're not going to. So we're looking at this. That's where I would like to take a trade, around this area. Okay, let's look at platinum. Let's clean up our platinum a bit. Wow, platinum just bounced heavily. So let's, all these red lines can go. Every single one of them can go. These setups can go. The setup can go. Go. And go. Go. Why are all these lines so off? It's almost like I got to redo this whole chart. Why do I have to do this? Why is platinum so off? Let's go to the daily. Reset. Or reset. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to clean up this a bit. Let's go to the month. Reset. Let's figure out why our platinum chart looks like that, which is completely wrong. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. All of that is completely wrong. There to there. Okay. This, rid of this, rid of. We go from here to there. Then we drop down to our daily. Get rid of that. Let's go back to our monthly. We can draw our top ones there. That would have been decent there. Wow. Platinum is pumping. We have to do that. This. Daily. Oh, come on, did I make that mistake? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Daily. We can refine this a little bit. We go from there to there. We change the color. We do the same thing again. There. There. Okay. We go to the hourly. We can refine it again. There to there. We can go from here to here. We refine it even more. We do it again. Okay. And we do it again. Hey, thanks for the gift. Hell yeah, thanks so much. For Nick, how's it going? How you doing, man? Lady, I don't know. Hopefully you're all doing great today. If you've come from my TikTok live, thank you so much for joining me, supporting here. I was on TikTok for about, I think it was like an hour and a half. Okay, we have, that's the hourly. Let's go to the 5-minute, guys. Any questions, let me know in the chats. I love answering questions. If I'm able to, I will. Remember, this is not financial advice, guys. Be very mindful of that, because I am not going to be the one to tell you to do anything. I could refine this even more. I don't know if I want to, but I could do that. For argument's sake, let's say I did that. I would not like the trade even if it came here, because there's only 2 touches. I'm looking for at least 3 touches, guys. So like, say example, this here to here. Okay, there to there. 1, 2, 3 touches, and then it breaks. Retests. This is a trade you could take right here. Okay, there's the trade, retest, and you can either get in there if it inverses there. Stop loss below, so you could do that, and you could already have almost a 1:3 there, and you could trail your stop all the way up here, and you could probably have your stop loss up here if you wanted. So that's what you could have done there, guys. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, now I have to get rid of that because it's no longer valid. So you see, that's not what's happening here. All the space here between is not an ideal condition. Let's have a look at our trade. Our trade is moving in the right direction. Okay, guys, so if you entered this trade with me, when it gets to this, and again, you don't have to, you can clearly have a different strategy. You can clearly do it your own way. However, if you entered this with me, and sadly you can't see it on the screen because I'm trading on MetaTrader, but when I take a Tradeovate trade, then you'll see the actual numbers on the side here. You'll see if I'm up, if I'm down, how much it is, and so on and so on. So if you took this trade with me, over here is where I'm going to break even. So that's when it will become risk-free. This is where I would start trailing my stop up here. Okay. And then as I said, as it keeps moving up, that's what we're going to do. If it's going up, 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 and it's around here somewhere, and it starts breaking this trend line, then I will get out. That's basically your trend line trading strategy in a nutshell. Okay. We followed the trend down, 1 touch, 2 touch, multiple touches. Okay, there's the trend line. Yes, there is a bit of a gap here. Ideally, you don't want that. It's respecting, for the most part, it's still a valid 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, even though it did close below, it's reacting from it. So the trend line is going through the fair value gap. The break of the trend line happened inside the fair value gap. Then it came down, respected a bullish fair value gap here inside. Okay, let's just draw that up so people can see. I know this is a lot of lines and a lot of craziness in here. I can see what's going on. I only hope that you guys can see it. So I'll draw a tool. Where is it? Let's do this. Pathing. Okay. So this came down, up, there, up. Okay. Let's go there. Down, up. Hopefully like this. Okay. Here, as it went up, it left the fair value gap there on the trend line. Okay. From that, it respected it. See how it didn't break below? It respected it. And now it's going up. It could very well get to this point here, okay, and say, no thank you, I want to come back down and hunt this liquidity here. It could easily do that, right? Which is why nobody can say they know exactly where the trade is going. They can't, right? This is an educated guess, basically, based on a lot of chart time and a lot of pattern recognition. How's it going, guys? Yeah. Okay, so that's the trade. We're going to leave it. Let's put an alert here, guys, because that's where I want to know if it's either going to hit this line or this line. Those are our alerts. So let's go through our charts again. Let's see if there's any breaks that should interest us. This is an interesting one. I would have preferred this trade to do this. This is what I would have preferred. Okay, let's just move that there. I would have preferred that to respect, come down, do something like this. There, 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 and then break here somewhere. Basically, what it's doing here is what I really wanted it to do around this area. Because if it did that, then this would be another touch, and then this would be more confirmation that we should be going up. That's just my opinion. This could literally just skyrocket right now and leave us behind. It could. Yes, as you can see, I'm streaming. Thanks for the chats, guys. Thanks for everything that's happening here. The more engagement, the more we tell Kick that this is a stream of value and that we need to push this. So I appreciate the army that I have here. So again, guys, this break is nothing wrong with this break. You could literally do this if you wanted to, and it would be fine. Okay. Again, not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Okay, you could do that if you wanted to. You could still get a 1:3, but look how far you have to go in order to get your 1:3. You have to then go back up to this fair value gap here, which is this big gap here, right? This could very well be the move for euro. Okay, you could enter this with a smaller stop loss there. Okay, which is what I might do, is enter with a small stop loss and lower my risk. Okay, like this, lower the risk and try it out. Okay, so technically that's what I'm doing right there. I'm in this trade. It is not an A plus setup, okay, for this trend line strategy at all, because I would prefer it to come down here. And our stop loss is not below this green line, okay? Technically, if we refined it a little bit more, we could do this. But this is playing with it too much, okay? Go like this. And we could do that, okay? But that's a 2-touch trend line. This is a 3-touch. So, yeah, I don't know. Then technically this would be there and this would be valid. Okay. So we could do that. It's kind of like trying to find something that shouldn't really be forcing it. So this is forcing the entry. Okay. You are definitely value, that's for sure. So let's see if we are correct. It is bearish today. Another thing is that it did not take Asia lows. So we could just come up, take Asia London highs, and then come down for Asia lows and the previous day low. See how the previous day high is up here? So that's could be our target there, and targeting Asia highs and all that stuff, all the good juiciness. Now, if this, let me explain something to you guys. If this happened here, where it had taken Asia lows and previous day low, this would be a better trade. Honestly, that would then become A plus. If there were at least 3 touches or 4 touches on the trend line, and it took these lows, liquidity, and then did this, if this happened here, then we would be smiling. So we'll see. It could work. I don't know. We'll see. This one's looking decent, although it is signaling bearish. We have taken London lows. We've taken Asia lows. We've swept external liquidity. We kind of delivering from a 4-hour fair value gap. A lot of stars have aligned here for this trade. Okay, so this one I'm a little bit more confident with than euro right now. Okay, so if you guys are interested as to why, the reason why I'm more confident between AUD than euro is because euro has not taken the liquidity at the bottom yet. So this could literally say no thank you, come all the way down again, take us out the trade, and hunt for Asia lows and the previous day low. I'm actually considering getting out of this trade because of that reason. I think I need to be a little bit more disciplined in that area. But a lot of the times I've gotten out and it's just been a success. So if, for example, this inverses in 7 seconds, then we're good. That's a 15-minute inversion. AUD setup, AMD setup, I should say. Accumulation, manipulation, taking liquidity. It respected a tiny fair value gap there. pushed up and inversed. So in an AMD power of 3, this is great. Okay. The only thing is that it has not taken, again, I'm going to harp on about this, Asia lows and previous day low. Look at that reaction. Okay. I think it does want to come down and take it. But you know what? We're in the trade. We are testing it out and we are going to find out together. We are going to find out together. Let's look at our other trade. Okay, we're looking good here. We are looking good here. Okay. Let's look at some oil. Oil's making its way here. Okay. So let's see what it does. Platinum. If platinum makes more of a market structure area here. Okay, we've got a pop-up alert. So we are now going to go break even, guys. AUD, let's move into a break even area there. Now this trade is risk-free, guys. You've seen it live. You've seen it live. This is risk-free. Let's put the magnet. Signature magnet. Oh no. Now this is what happened. Oh no, guys, we're in profit. Damn it. Damn. No. Don't push up. Don't push up. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hit the take profit. Don't hit take profit. Oh no, guys, we're making money. No, man. Come on. Why does this always happen? Don't do this. Come on. This is the news, guys. Damn. I actually forgot all about the news. I'm going to go break even there as well. And I'm doing that simply because we have news. Okay, I'm out of euro. Out of euro, guys. There's news. I'm not willing to risk it. Let's look at gold, oil, platinum. There's a pump there. This is 8:30 news momentum, guys. I forgot all about the news. So this could literally affect this trade here. It's taken liquidity from the news and hopefully it just carries on. Damn, I actually so completely forgot about the news, guys. I still think that we can push up from this. Out of the two trades, that one was more logical. Nah, man, you see how this one reversed. I got out of here over here because of news. A lot of times news will pump up and then it will shoot down. They manipulate up, take a bunch of orders and liquidity higher up and just shoot down. So we kind of like, I'm at break even on that one trade, which is this one. But I have more faith in this one than I have in euro for this very reason. Yeah, there's news. Let me go to my calendar here. I hope it's today. Yeah, it is today. So the news that I have on the calendar is the United States Core PCE price index. And then you got personal spending MOM. And then you got personal income MOM. That's 8:30 news. And then there's not too much happening for the rest of the day. The reason why I act different when the price is going up like it was doing earlier, and I was saying no, don't do that, because in the past I was doing that with my stop loss. I was saying no, 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 it's going down, it's going down, don't do it, and then it would hit my stop loss and then shoot up. As I get stopped out of the trade, it would go in the same direction. It happened yesterday. So now I do the opposite. When it pushes up, I don't want it to go up, because then chances are it will. All a reverse psychology. So let's leave this on the chart to see if it'll work. Even though I've got, my opinion is that this is going to come down to this level here. That's my opinion because of Asia lows. Let's look at our trade. How are we doing? We're still in it. Yeah, we're still in it. Once a news candle, this is another thing that I'm going to say to you guys. Once we have a huge wick from a news candle like this, okay, this isn't actually that big, but when you see those candles that are massive, okay, that have a big wick like this and at the top and a big wick at the bottom, and prices in between like this, and price goes down, for example, and takes the bottom of that wick, a lot of the times you'll see that price will reverse and come and take the top, or vice versa. It'll come take the top and then come down to the bottom. Why? Because news candles are a strong draw on liquidity. So if, for example, this takes this top here and I see a couple of red candles that come down, there's a likelihood that it could come down back to this area because there's a fair value gap here, okay, and there's a news candle wick. It doesn't have to. That's not a rule set in stone. It doesn't have to, but there's a likelihood that it probably will. I've seen it happen so many times that when you look, it's all about pattern recognition. Okay, I've seen it happen so many times. Okay, we look at oil. Again, this would have been perfect if it was down here. So if this touched there, came there, touched here, touched here, touched here, and then it did this over here, we would be like in this for the money, right? I don't like this, the way this is moving. It's like there's no volume, really speaking. It's not doing like what it's doing here. The platinum's a bit stale at the moment, which is sad. Gold. And that's another thing, is that these news events mess up your trend lines, because your trend lines are based on the wicks, not the bodies. So if it was based on the bodies, then this would be fine. But we see, because it's a wick, it pushes the trend line up. Like that. So now there aren't as many touches. There's just 1, 2 touches. It messes up everything. Let's look at our Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we had a break of the trend line here. Could we have taken that? I don't think so, because it was too close to the news. So I don't think that would have been a valid entry there. If that happened here, for example, and the news was like 20 minutes later, then sure. Under those circumstances, maybe. But yeah. If you're finding value in the stream, guys, just, I'd appreciate a follow. I'd appreciate a subscribe. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it. Then I'm here every day, so you guys can come and see. We're going to be doing this from Monday to Friday, every single day. It will be for free. It will be on a stream here. So you don't have to subscribe, but it really helps me if you do. So I do appreciate that. And if you can't do those two things, guys, then chat away in the chat. Hit some emojis every now and then. It just tells Kick that we are active here, guys. That really does help me. So I appreciate you guys. Let me just go into my stream quickly so that I can share.
Win again this month. You're a Yauchi too, but you crash landed.
No, we don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you. Let's hear you. We don't want to hear you. Let's hear you. We don't want to. No, man. Now I'm hearing myself twice because I got my stream open. Okay. The reason why I'm doing that, guys, is because I just want to go on to. Okay. Just sharing my stream a little bit to a few people that I know. Let's get some more numbers on here. Okay, guys. So, where is my wording? There it is. So far, this trend line's irrelevant now, even though it broke from it. So we are now getting rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, so what are we doing here? We have to move this. The reason why I move these trend lines the way I do, guys, is because if I know that I'm not taking a long or a short, but the trend line needs to move, then I'll move it. If it's here, I won't move it. So that's my reasoning, if that makes sense. Euro, are we coming down for Asia lows, or are we just going to prove me initially correct again? What are we doing? What are we doing? Tell us a direction. AUD's taken liquidity with the news. If I look at the 15-minute time frame, is there a 15-minute fair value gap? Yes, there is. If I look at the hourly, do we have an hourly that it's swept? No, we haven't. Not really. Up here, maybe. So we look at the 3 minutes, see if there's a smaller. So it's swept. This is an important area. If we can get above this, then we A-okay for a way, guys. We A-okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for the chats, the follows. Appreciate it. Hey, if you follow me, I will follow you back. Sure, no problem. I tried to find you earlier, but I couldn't find you. I'm sure I just tried to search for you. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Let me just try search for this individual. Is it this guy? No. Yeah, I can't seem to find you, my friend. So, yeah. Okay, let's see if our trade plays out, guys. And what are we looking for during our New York session? Okay, this is where you got to turn on the indicator. Right. New York session, we're looking for... This was an indication that it was going to go up. Asia, London, swept the lows on both of them. Came up inverse, probably on a smaller time frame. Broke the trend line. We'll have to see closer to the time. But it looks like previous day highs need to be hit for NASDAQ. So probably here. Okay, so here, this area, that probably needs to be hit. Because it's going to take the previous day high, which is the Asian highs, basically. So that's a strong draw on liquidity right there. So once it hits that point, we can see what it wants to do. And if it shows signs that it'll be bullish, then we're bullish. If it shows signs that it'll be bearish, then we'll reverse off this area and come down. So we'll see. Let me go on to my dota group. How's it? So let's see about gold. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking for. There's a sweep of London highs, Asia highs, but it's so close to the previous day high that we don't want to mess around with that. So I think gold again is going to come here. Okay, when it does come here, we need to see what happens when it does. It's that simple. Okay, so that's a area that we could be targeting. Let's look at 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, there's no real entry we can take right now. So we just be patient. We just wait. Let's clean up silver a bit. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Does not need to be there. Let's get rid of this. Is this still good? Yes, it is. So we could put another one here. Okay. And then are we at all-time highs? Let's just see here. Yes, we are. So this is very difficult now. With gold and all-time highs, there's another story. Because if you're brave enough to short gold during all-time highs, then I don't like... Yeah. I mean, this is silver, sorry. My bad. So this is a extreme draw on liquidity where we are right now. Okay, so it all depends. What would be a decent AMD trade right now is I guarantee you, there you go, on the 15 minutes. Now, for those that have been watching me do this trend trading thing, okay, This is AMD, right? Let me do this. This is accumulation. Okay. Accumulation. Manipulation up. And then we look for technically a market structure shift, a retest, and a distribution down. Okay. During the manipulation part, it should leave a fair value gap. So you have accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So that's the direction that an AMD setup looks for. Now, if the manipulation is sweeping a bunch of liquidity to the left, okay, which it is right now, there's that, London highs. So if it's doing that, and it comes down and inverses the fair value gap, what that means is that there's a fair value gap right there. Let's, come on. That's a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. If it comes down from this area, inverses this, then there's a strong indication that we are now going to come down. As I said, this is all-time highs for gold. You cannot now just assume that. So I would not enter straight away. I personally would wait for a market structure shift and then it retest back into this area and react from it and then enter. That's an extra confluence, an extra safety measure. The only downside is that this is a fair value gap area here. This is a strong area here. So it could just come down, test this area, inverse another fair value gap, and then go. So this is the problem. Is that if there were no fair value gaps here and they were just wicks and just price going up, then I'd feel a lot more confident with the short. But because there are fair value gaps here, it could just come and respect the fair value gap and push up. Is everyone following what I'm saying? Okay, this trade seems to just be going without us. So the news really just gave it a kick up the ass. Right, this one as well. Ideally, I would have preferred better price action coming up. This is probably going to come up here. Where is my circle? Let's just do this. It's going to come there. And it's going to decide from there what it wants to do. Okay. Let's look at our trade. Are we still in this trade? Yes or no? Yes, we are still in this trade. Guys, I put a small position on this trade. I did not go heavy with this trade because, number one, it was before market open. So I don't really want to put a big position. Number two, there was a slight inverse on the fair value gap. But it is reacting very well. And number three, there is liquidity at the bottom here that it could potentially go for. But oh no, it's going up. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, 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 go down. Yes. That's what we want to see. I don't want to make too much money, guys. No, 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 no. Let's look at NASDAQ. So we can't really do too much until we see a massive liquidity sweep. Some people would enter like this. They would say, there's a push, there's a respecting the fair value gap, and if there's a green candle, they get in. Stop loss below the fair value gap, and they ride it to the top. That's what some people will do. Me, Can't do it. However, we can draw another line here and narrow it down a bit. So if it gets to this area and it breaks, then we could probably target this high here. So we can put in a small trade and maybe get a 1:3. So if we had to do that here, guys, look at the difference. This is why I'm saying, look at, let's say you do this, okay? There. Target the top, 1:1.2, okay? Let's say you do it over here. There. Stop loss there. Or even there, okay? Stop loss there. There, 1:2.3. Okay, you get more out of it. You'll have a tighter stop, but you broke the trend line and you get more out of it. That's what we're looking for. Those type of trades. Okay, how's Euro? Oh, don't tell me Euro is going to actually prove me right. Do I need to put the ghost here? Chat, do I need to put the ghost here? Let's put the ghost. You all know what the ghost means. There's the ghost. This is the curse of Sean, guys. That's the curse of Sean right there. So I got out of this trade at break even because I did not want to sit and watch this reverse and take the Asia lows and previous day's high. Okay, those are two strong areas of liquidity. See how it's in the middle of a range? I didn't want to do that. So now I initially took this trade, but then I backed out of it because I didn't think that this was the final move. But watch it prove me right initially. So we'll leave the ghost there. We have a magnet sitting up there, so let's see if it actually works. Oh no, and the reverse psychology also works. So no, don't go up. Don't go up. We want you to come down. You've got to hit this area here. Come on. Don't go up. We don't want to make money. What is this? What is this? No, man, if you go up too much, then you'll give me too much money. That's not what I'm looking for. No, man. Come on. You're not acting like you normally do. Come on. Markets, behave the way you normally behave. We have to do it. Come on. Let's look at some oil while we're here and see what we missed. Okay, so on a different strategy, this is a market structure shift right there. There's your market structure shift. See MMS. Okay. Now, if this comes down into this area and bounces off this line and then goes back up, then so if it comes down into this green area here and then pushes up, then we could look for a long. Then we're no longer looking at a trend line trade. We're looking at this type of trade. There to there and there. So we'll see. Is it going to come down before market open and give us an entry? Or is it just going to say, no, thank you, I'm just going to pump? Either way, we'll see. Let's see platinum. Platinum. Yeah, we drew the circle there because we knew this is where it's going to go. See what it does when it gets there. So we're still waiting on that. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for the gifts. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the comments. It's really appreciated. We're gonna grow. We are gonna grow this channel to 100 to 500 people, and we are gonna do that soon, guys. Come on, you're giving me too much money here. Come on, charts. Stop giving me money. You need to stop doing this. Let's find an emoji for my reverse psychology. What would it be? What? Any suggestions? Any suggestions? I think this cloaked guy, because we are trying to trick the market. Shh. Don't say it out too loud. Shh. We're trying to trick the markets. So he looks a bit shady. Yeah. There you go. This is my reverse psychology symbol right there. Let's put it up here. Oh no. Don't give me any money, guys. Please. Markets. I don't want you to come up here and take this liquidity. This area here. Okay. This is not an area I want you to go to. Why aren't you coming down to take this liquidity down here? Come on now. Come on. Why aren't you behaving? So we have that going. And of course, the ghost is doing its job. We know about that, okay? Here we go. All right? So the ghost is doing its job. Let's see if we come up and take this liquidity and what happens when we do. So we've got a few things happening right now, guys. What is ES doing? Is there an SMT somewhere? No, not really. Look at this, just going sideways. Japanese yen, it's just going sideways. British pound. I've got to clean up these lines if I want to use them. Oh, look at that. Perfect. This perfect trade, guys. Okay, so that would be undone a touch. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is the trade that you always want to try find. Okay, the break of the trend line comes up to test that area again and shows bearish sign. Look at that candle going down. So you could have entered there on the way down. You put your stop loss above. And look at all this. Look at all this. This is one of those trades that retire your bloodline. Okay? So this is a trade that if you had a $300,000 account, you retire your bloodline. Okay? It's that simple. So your bloodline will then say thank you very much for the next 5 years when you have trades like this. It's that simple, right? But you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. So if I need to move this, by the way, this is no longer valid. This technically might be. No, it's not. There. Let's do a top-down analysis quickly while we're here. Okay. So we need to do from here. That would have been a decent one, but we have to go here now. Let's go to the hourly. Okay. Not much we can do. Not much, not much. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Almost another touch there on Asia. Okay, so let's just leave that the way it is. I'm not even trading that pair right now anyway. How's that trade looking? No, come on, you almost reached that target. Why would you hit this target? Oh, come on now. I'm only $100 up, man. Why do you want to give me money? I took a very small position on this, guys. When I say small, I mean small. Come on, man. Who wants a couple $100? Stop it. Stop it. You're going the wrong way. Okay, let's trail the stop loss a little bit. Because we basically hit this line. I know it's like... Unfortunately, we hit this line. Come on now. Unfortunately, the trade is still going up. Which means we need to trail our stop loss. Unfortunately. Okay. What I mean by trail stop loss is that we have to secure our profits in case it comes down. Unfortunately. Okay. So my line is now here. Stop loss is there. Okay. So not only are we risk free, but we are here. We've made whatever this amount is going to secure us. Okay. Wait, where's the 1:1? Let me find out. Where did I put my stop loss? At the lows there. Okay, cool. So this is correct. One to one. We're almost at 1:1. This is 1:3 there, which is New York highs. Let's do that. There. Screw it. Let's trail the stop all the way up. 1:7. But this is crazy. Now I'm expecting a reversal to this area. So we've now hit this. Let's move the circle to here. That's what I'm expecting. Oh no, don't go up. Don't go up. Don't give me any money. Come on. No. No. Is the ghost doing well? Hey, the ghost is performing, guys. The ghost is performing. The Curse of Sean. That's this ghost's name. Curse Sean. This is the trade that, you know, the one that got away, the one that didn't happen. We were hoping that from here it was going to do this. From here it was going to do that, and then come up like this and like this. That's what we were hoping for. But it just decided, no thank you. I want that liquidity higher up. So we missed that one. That's perfectly okay. It's not even 9:30 yet. Gold has just decided, no thank you. I just want to go. Silver, again, saying no thank you. Respecting the fair value gap and pushing up. All-time highs. I want to go. You can't trade this right now. See? Takes the high. Let's see it come down into this circle. This is the fair value gap on the 5 minutes. Our stop loss is below the circle, so if it basically goes past the circle, then we out this trade. The reason why it's doing this, guys, for those that don't know and are not sure why it's doing what it's doing, okay? And the reason why I like to explain it like this is because there are people that are watching this, and there are people that might see this on the replay, okay? Because you go to my channel, you can see the replay. There are people that will watch this and go, how did he know that it was going to do this? It's not that I'm a mind reader and predicting the markets and that I'm an amazing trader and this and that, okay? It's none of that. It's simply understanding pattern recognition. It's now gone. It's taken some liquidity. It still needs to take Asia, okay? But it's wicked past there. So it's going to come down a little bit to basically take out a few stop losses from people that are riding this up. Because you have to understand, there are people out there in the world right now that are looking at AUD USD, okay, and saying, it's going up, bar, 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 bar. There are thousands of bar orders here, okay? I don't know why this pops up now all of a sudden, but there's thousands of orders here, okay? One, like, as you're going up, people are just clicking the buy button, people are putting random stop losses, and that's why there's this gap here, okay? So when it touches a form of liquidity, it says, okay, I've now eaten this, like, let's say it's going out for dinner, I've now eaten the starter, okay? I now need to come back, cleanse my palate a little bit, okay, with a little bit of orders. So it's going to come down and snatch up a few orders, okay, but it's going to go, well, the main course is still coming. So the main course is up here and here. This is the steak, this the filet mignon, the fillet steak, all the stuff is here, the meat and potatoes, okay? So this is the meat and potatoes. So it's had its starter. It's almost finished its starter. Let's put it in that terms, okay? It's almost finished the starter, the garlic bread, the snails, whatever you want to have, okay? It's almost finished it, okay? Then it needs to go, it chills for a bit and it slowly goes up and says, okay, now I'm going to go for the main course. The main course is here, okay? This area. If it's still hungry after the main course, it will come up all the way up here. This is dessert. This is like, you know, where you go to Gordon Ramsay and you have a Michelin star, chocolate cake, whatever you want to call it. You know, those fancy desserts. This is 5-star dessert right there. Previous day high, okay? But you know that after your main meal, okay, you let your stomach settle for a little bit. That's why there's all this space here, okay? And then you wait and wait and your dessert comes at the end. Once it hits your dessert and you're happy after that, then you're all good. So that's the starter. This is the main. And this is the dessert. Those are our 3 phases. So yeah. Hello.
Hello, you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming. That's all that is. I know.
When you want to go?
We can go after the stream
Okay.
later on.
So you're doing well, eh?
Well, no, I'm not doing well, but
Yeah, that curse is making you go the wrong way.
did you see the curse?
Yes, I saw it. Yeah, I saw
Let's see if the curse is still going the right way. Oh no, it's still going.
Oh God, you're going to make more money.
No, this is the one I got out of, remember? That's the curse. The ghost is the one where I got out of, and then it goes. The one that reverse psychology is what you're talking about. AUD.
Yes.
AUD is retracing at the moment, which is where we said it's going to go. That's the one where it's like, oh no, it's making me money. Either way, it's a winning trade. But I don't want it to make too much money for me.
Oh yeah, because then it's going to mess up your whole curse thing.
Yeah, if AUD pushes up and makes too much money,
Yeah.
then the balance of the curse versus AUD versus my luck
Oh,
shifts.
damn.
So if I make
That's
too
bad.
much money,
Yeah.
then the luck shifts. The luck then becomes more than the curse.
Oh God,
And
that's
that
not good.
you can't have that because
No.
I've lived with the curse for so long.
Yeah.
It's
true.
become a part of me.
That's true.
So
It'll
the
mess
luck
your
can't
psychology
take
up
over that.
completely.
Yes.
I get it. I get it.
So that's basically what's happening here.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I was listening a little bit.
I appreciate you jumping on.
It's a pleasure.
Silver just went.
Mm.
Damn, I don't know like what the, but silver's at all-time highs. I can't just put along just because. But it did behave. It came into a fair value gap, respected it, and then pushed up. So it kind of made sense for a long, but it's just not something I could just take.
See, you got quite a few people on your chat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you see, I drew that circle. See the circle there?
Yeah.
I drew the circle. That's where the price is right now. How did I know it was going to go there?
Because you've done this for so many years. and
Okay.
now you should.
So
know
now
what
we
to
know,
do.
right? If it bounces
Uh-huh.
and goes up,
Mm-hmm.
that okay, which chart am I looking at? The reverse psychology. Then that's not good. If it goes past the circle, that's amazing. That's what we want. because then we'll get stopped out the trade. Okay, so if it bounces and goes up, we don't want that. We hate that. We just don't want that. Okay, because that means we're making more money. Remember, we can't make more money here.
No.
It's unacceptable.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So we have to be very careful here in managing this trade. Because we can't be seen making more money.
No.
Because the balance of power then shifts.
Psychological damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Psychological damage.
Oh, Khan's watching Kevin Hart at the moment.
Who's Kevin Hart?
He's in Australia, obviously.
Okay.
Kevin Hart, that famous guy. Who, you know, he acts with The Rock. He's the short guy. He's the funny guy, the comedian.
Okay. See this one. Oh,
Huh?
see this one.
What's that?
This one here.
What about it? Oh. Okay. I appreciate that.
He said he wants to come and learn.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He says the signal was messing around, but so he's gonna go and chill and then jump on later and kind of see what we're doing.
Yeah, that's all good.
He wants to learn.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm being more entertaining than anything else. This is an educational thing, and it's for people that want to learn. But like,
No.
they should take what I say with a pinch of salt. You should never grab a handful of salt and say that's what he said. Let's look at oil. Oil left us. See, we wanted oil to come down to this area here,
Yeah.
and then go up, or bounce on this trend line and then go up. That would have been the trade right there, or break over here instead of over here. So what happened here? If that had happened here, that would have been an instant get in. Like I wouldn't even thought about it. If this tap there came down, up, down, and broke there, it would just be an instant get in. Don't even think about it, right? Because if you think about it, it's gone.
Yes.
This is what happened here. However, because it's so far away from this circle area, you need a retracement. You just need a retracement to confirm, right? So even though everything screams bullish, can't just get in.
Mm-hmm.
How did we know it was going to get to the circle area? How? How did we just anticipate that?
I think you're a bit psychic.
Up over here is where I drew the circle when it was over here, the price. How did we know it was going to get there?
I think you're psychic.
I think it's just psychic powers, yeah.
Yeah.
Psychic powers, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that we have swept liquidity, okay, we have swept liquidity. One of two things can happen here. Let's look at the 15-minute to confirm what I'm saying. This is still accumulation, this area. Manipulation up, took out this liquidity, and could inverse this 15-minute fair value gap, which I'm going to draw right now. There, okay? Even though it says bullish, bullish. And then if it inverses and breaks this liquidity, comes up, tests, and then we go short. Now, everything's bullish.
Mm-hmm.
So, the chances are that it's going to respect this area. When I say respect, I mean it's going to bounce off this area. Let's get rid of the circle because we know it's here already. So it's now going to bounce off this 15-minute fair value gap. And you can either look for an entry for a long on a smaller time frame, like this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See, we got the bounce, respect, fair value gap. So I might take a long here. Wait, this is platinum. Ish. If this was a different pair, then I would have done this. There's the fair value gap. Let's go. If it breaks above, you can do that. And target up there. Let's see if it would have played out. I'm not taking this trade.
Why are you not taking it?
Because we have swept Asia and London highs here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And there's nothing above.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if I can't put platinum or oil on my MetaTrader. Like it doesn't really play out because this is more futures, like it's not the same as like euro, gold and all that stuff. So yeah. So if it was to come up and inverse this is what I would expect to happen. However, if it comes up and respects it and shows movement down and inverses this gray box, then we could potentially have a short on our hands. Why? Because
This is nothing about it, not behind underneath.
yeah, but remember at the same time, we did come from London. So we have swept this liquidity,
Yeah.
and this is a push up. And we're about to have London markets open. So this is a risky setup.
Because you don't know what's going to happen when London starts.
See, if I was to take a trade here, okay, this would be there. Stop loss would have to go there. TP would be up here somewhere, okay? Let's just say for argument's sake it's there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to do that. But it makes sense. The more I think about it, it makes sense. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. It's respecting a 1-minute fair value gap inside the 15-minute fair value gap. And if it inverses here in 1 minute, there's a 2 minute, is there a 3 minute? No, there's not, really speaking. Let's see. Do I make my stop loss tighter? No, I'll just get stopped out. So I kind of have to do that. In a perfect world, I'd do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's $300 I'm not willing to risk. 150 is still a lot, but
Why don't you put a little trade on?
you can't. There's one unit. This is differences. The trading the
So you can't
main account.
You can't put less than a certain amount.
Okay, we technically could take this. Bar. We're in. Rejected my order. Oh no.
Not meant to be in it.
It rejected my order.
It's not meant to be.
Let's try one more time.
If it rejects now, don't take it. Because then the universe
Order
does
rejected.
not want you to have it.
Why is it rejecting it though? So my stop loss, that's... I think my stop loss is too small. No, man. Nah, you see, this is the... Okay, we're not going to take it. Market is opening up right now.
Maybe that's one. Close to market open.
AUD. Oh, I got stopped out of AUD.
Oh no.
Yeah. I only made $52. Oh no.
Terrible.
Terrible. Yeah.
It's terrible.
So this is a mixture between the reverse psychology one and the curse one. Okay, because I could have taken it up here at liquidity, which is a very good thing to do,
Yeah.
which would have been a simple, what would have this been? A simple 1:1.5. You know,
Yeah.
$120 or whatever the story was. Could have been a good start. Said, nah, let's play the game.
Oh.
There to there. Okay, now I'm focusing on NASDAQ. Okay, so it didn't go up there, which is very strange. Which means, this is what this means. Which means we could have taken a short here. That wouldn't have been a valid break. This would have been a valid break. Yeah. Oh, wow. I still think... Let's see. Let's see if I can catch a good trade today. Is there an SMT? Okay, we have a... We're in the middle of the range. Let's just get rid of this. This is a strong draw. It's just so, it's not obvious. Unless I'm not seeing something.
I can see it dropping like a stone.
Hmm?
Dropping like a stone.
Yeah. Look at the 5 minutes. Is there an SMT? So it's respecting that fair value gap. It still could come up here. That's still my prediction, is that it's going to come up, take that previous day high, and then either dump like a stone after that. We'll see. Let's look at Euro. Euro is interesting.
Water. I'll see you just now.
Okay.
Call me when you're ready.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so we've got one trade that we kind of won, and one that we kind of went break even. So nothing special happened today yet. AUD is now going back up. Interesting. Why is this so big? Okay, that's technically an entry there. It happened too quick to explain. So this would have been the trade. There to there. Or would it have been is the question. Sitting here contemplating. It's taken the previous day high. It's swept liquidity. Actually, this has all the signs of going down. Because it's gold. Okay, let's look at silver. It's just nothing with silver. How do you trade that? You just can't. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Change that. There. Let's look at a higher time frame just for some added confluence. Yeah. Inversed, went up. Look at the 5 minutes. There's one, multiple touches there. There's another touch there. So if it comes in and inverses the top there, we could potentially take it along there. Okay. Since everything's bullish, we could do that. There. That is a potential setup because we've come down, swept Asia lows. The only thing is that we have swept highs, previous day highs. So if we're going to reverse, we would break this trend line and then come down. So we could look for a short, but everything screams bullish. Everything. Let's get rid of this. Why did I have that drawn up there? Oh, I was sleeping. I didn't watch. It respected the fair value gap. That's the 1 minute inverse. Damn. Oh, you guys saw it live. We would have. Oh, this is painful. 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 Let's put the ghost there because we said that that's what we wanted it to do. Look at Nasdaq again. Let's look at a 4-hour fair value gap at some point. We delivered from a 4-hour. There's a 4-hour at the top there that's respected. Let's go back to our 5-minute. Yeah, we're looking for my apologies if this looks all chaotic. Could be a bounce trade, but this is turning into a strong trend line. Okay, let's go back to gold, silver. I'm torn, guys. I'm torn. Whether to take a long up here or not. I'm actually torn. Everything screams bullish. I would need to do that. No, this is now chasing the trade. I don't want to chase the trade. It's probably going to work out, but no. This is the one that's interested me a lot because it's taken all the liquidity it needs to take. So if it breaks this line, it's then telling me that it wants to hunt higher liquidity time frames. But are we at all-time high? No, we're not. What am I saying? Which means that it could potentially take, and I'm going to draw this line here because it's so far away. Take that. Are those not? There's an hourly fair value gap here. It's so close. Let's go back to the 5 minutes. And now? Why couldn't I see it? Am I tripping here, guys? Damn, I was hoping you were going to close above. Why is this fair value gap not doing what it should be doing? Aha, never mind. Wait, what? The wrong fair value gap. I am cooked. I haven't smoked anything, I'm telling you guys. Why is it not? So if I drop to the 30 minutes, it just disappears. Look at that. 15 minutes. Why does it go back to that? There's something wrong with my trading view. It's affecting my trades now because I'm spending a lot of time doing this. I go back to my... Oh, come on. I'm literally just trying to see where this would fit in. And it's painful. Okay, so this is like on the edge, almost hitting the... Okay. So halfway through this is where I would target. That's the trade. But I think it's going to close too high up. We'll see in 2 minutes. We will see. Silver. Silver is just so untradeable. You could take that inverse and go long if you had full conviction that it's going to go up. AUD stopped me out here because I trailed my stop. So let's see if it continues going up. Nasdaq. Nasdaq is just going sideways after shooting up. It's so hard to trade that. Garden stuff. Is ES stronger? There is a small S&T there. Nasdaq. Let's look on the 5 minutes. Big S&T there on the 5 minutes. So we could potentially look at a short here. MMQ is kind of a lot weaker than... So this could be a case where if this shoots up now, yes, and takes these previous day highs, it also takes the London and Asia highs from the previous day, then it doesn't mean that Nasdaq has to. So Nasdaq might come up a little bit. I'm getting rid of this line. It's irritating me. Nasdaq might come up a bit, but it doesn't then have to take the previous day high. Not always. And if it comes up like to here, then there's still an SMT. Whereas this SMT, and this is significant, guys. The reason why I'm doing this for a reason. This is still a target, but it might be the target for ES. Because ES is a lot stronger than NASDAQ. So if this shoots up and comes here, that'll be still a massive S&T. Because NASDAQ is weaker, so it won't go as far. Then you go on a smaller time frame like this. And this could potentially be a short, but I don't want to. And I don't think that it will, because it would have to inverse here as well. And I still think that it's going to come up to the previous day high. Anyway, let's look at a different pair in the meantime. Oh, we got our entry. There's our entry. We weren't watching, but we got our entry. And we did not get in this trade, guys, because we were not watching. We were distracted. So my prediction for this setup is going to the middle of this. So I'm going to draw the circle here. I would say that is a strong draw. Okay. Definitely to that line. So we could have entered there, but we were not watching, guys. We weren't watching. Platinum. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. Platinum is doing it again to us, guys. Platinum is doing it once again. I swear, Platinum is becoming our nemesis. It's becoming our nemesis, guys. It would not let us enter the trade. Platinum can't be at all-time highs. Is it? I've only started recently trading with Platinum. No, it's not. Go to the 5 minutes. Oh, Platinum left us behind, guys. See how it's tapped into this hourly fair value gap? We don't want to take a trade once it's tapped into the hourly fair value gap, because it could be using this hourly fair value gap as a liquidity area to then go down more. However, I could just be talking out of my arse. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sorry for just seeing your message now. I might take a look at some of these guys on Discord that promote their Discords in my chat. I don't mind, actually. Let me see if I can take a position here. No. Damn, I should have just done it. Oh well, the regret. I'll regret this trade. Watch. I'll regret not getting into it. Pretty sure. Like, I don't just want to jump into something with my main account, guys. I got wrecked yesterday that I don't want to. My other account, sure. But that has to be a different pair. S&T is holding up. Let's see if it took. Oh, it's so close. We basically are looking for this. If anybody's interested, we are looking for this. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a fair value gap here. Inverse the fair value gap, go down. That's what we're looking for. Because then this from here to here will be a huge S&T. Because I don't think that NASDAQ is going to do the same. Which means there'll probably become an S&T here. I could be wrong though, because it does say bullish. So oh wow, this could have been a trade. I wasn't watching. I was not watching. That's the only downside about having multiple charts, guys. Is that yes, you might see more opportunities, but at the same time, you're going to miss a few opportunities. Like this. There was a setup right there that I wouldn't have hesitated on. Right there. Stop loss below there. Gone up. 1 to 3, 1 to 4, almost 1 to 4. I'd have probably got out somewhere around here. About 1 to 3. That was the setup. Because it was in the middle of the range there and I didn't draw that line. I didn't see it. 9:55. This is normally when things start to happen, guys. Just look at NAS. ES might even be the better one to put in. Is there a 1 minute fair value gap? It's inverse. Damn it. There's the trade right there. I should have looked at the smaller time frame. You could put the stop there. Probably keep it a bit wider. Target previous day highs. It's respecting this fair value gap. Pumps up, inverses. Although it is a tiny fair value gap. So I don't know if I would do this. I don't know if I would trade that actually. Let's give this a 50-50. I don't know if I would have entered this. It's not a guaranteed, yeah, if I saw that I'd be in. If you know what I mean. Whereas this kind of was. Yeah, but I'm not going to chase it, guys. You could make the stop loss smaller, but you know, you could do this. Enter. Stop loss here or here. Target that. This could be another setup, but I'm just not going to chase it. I wanted this one candle. If this one candle closed here, just slightly higher, above the trend line, this would have been a different story. We would have been in this trade. We would have probably been at break even right now. So we would have had a decent trade. We missed this platinum break because I'm a peg. I am stupid. I am stupid. Nasdaq is shooting up, which means this trade would have worked. See? Does anybody know why I would have taken this trade? Fair value gap. Respected the fair value gap. There's a tiny fair value gap there that it inversed. If this fair value gap was bigger, then we would have focused more attention on it. See, I can't even draw it. I can't even draw it properly. So yeah. This is not A plus, guys, because it's already up in the move. The move's already started to happen. A plus would have been down here somewhere. There's also a bullish SMT before this happens, so it's not the most A plus. Well, it's not even an A plus, but you understand why it worked. The market behaves a certain way. See my yellow line prediction? Could probably do that. Same thing, just cleaning it up a bit. If this happens up here, then we're taking it. Oh, this British. There's so many trades we could have taken today, guys. That's one thing that there's no shortage of, is setups. There's about 3 that we've missed, 4 that we've missed. 3 or 4, somewhere around there. Someone can keep count. An AUD that we took bounced here, took us out, even though we made $52, and then just went back up to where it was. I think I need to take out this Japanese yen one, honestly. If it's not on the chart, then I'm not looking at it. This is interesting. This is very interesting. The SMT, maybe it doesn't have to take previous day highs. It's taken London. ES took London. Very interesting. I think we've missed the reversal here, because we were anticipating it taking the previous day highs. Didn't really inverse that. I don't know, guys. It's just nothing screams at me. Let's just get rid of this. There. Let's get rid of that. Did not come down. Where's previous the highs? There's enough room. Well, it seems like it picked a direction, guys. Classic AMD. Even though this wasn't a proper inverse, it just borderlined it. Let's zoom in. Nah, I would not consider that an inverse. So let's see if there's a bounce, but it takes this, comes up, tests a fair value gap, creates a fair value gap on the way up, inverses, and then we can take a short. Let's see. Oh no. Flippin' curse. There's the curse there. There's the curse there. Both these trades would have worked. Both these trades would have been very good. The retest there is where I should have entered this big one. See the fair value gap? Retest. Tested it. As you went up, enter. The curse, guy. The curse. You saw it live. There's two curses right there. Okay, let's look at gold. Why didn't I enter this trade? I'm not in a trade, ever. No. Why was this trade not entered? Am I that per pig? Can't be that per pig. Was I looking at this? There's no way. It pushes up, market structure shift, inverses a little bit. Comes down, respects the fair value gap, pushes up. After taking the golden pocket area. So many things are right about this. Hell, you could have even taken this. I don't know why I'm not seeing all these guys. When I've got like 500 people in the chat, they could be like, hey, have you seen gold? Gold. There's a retracement for gold. You know, there can be a bunch of examples. You can see the pairs that I'm trading here, and you can be like, check silver. Silver crossed the line, or check gold. Gold is bouncing on the fib level. You know, there can be a lot more interaction that way. That way, you guys don't miss out. I don't miss out. And we all make money together. I've done a lot of call outs live here now. I've probably called out, I'd say about 5 trades. If anybody is actually trading, I've called out, I haven't counted, but at least 5 trades that have worked, that have played out. Yeah. We took one that we trailed our stop. We took a light position on it. The other one we got in and got out because of news. And we've missed about 2 or 3 trades of the day. Platinum being one. This one. This was the trade of the day right here. There. Stop loss here. Trade of the day. Right there. Could have even taken it here. And you guys will see this more and more as you come on the live stream and as you guys trade with me. You're going to see this happen more and more and more and more. I'm going to call out trades, but because I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not telling anybody to take anything. I will never tell anybody to take anything. I'm here. The reason why I'm trading here, guys, is to spend time with you guys. Number one is to go live because I'm trading anyway. Okay. But also, I want there to be a place for people to go to that they feel safe. They can ask questions. Because a lot of times people will join Discords, they'll join trading communities, and they'll be too nervous, too like, oh, I don't know if I should ask. You know, I don't know if I should say this. I don't want to sound stupid. I don't want to do this because I might sound like an idiot. Like, no, you trust me. I have asked so many questions in Discord groups that it's insane. And if that's something that worries you, that's why I'm here. You can ask me a stupid, easy, novice, basic question. And I'm not going to be like, you don't know, you know, and make fun of you. Not to say that they do that as well, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you're not here it's not here to be judged. Nobody's going to come here and judge you. And if they do, then I'll block them. Well, if I know the person, then, and I'm making fun of somebody, like Khan, okay? You'll see Khan jump on Discord every now and then. We'll chat. He's more knowledgeable about me when it comes to trading, his style, and we have a rip at each other. We joke around, we mess around. So whatever he says, you guys need to take with a grain of salt when it comes, because his personality is to rip on people. Okay, that's just the way he does. Like he messes around. Okay, so if you get offended with him, I apologize. But anyone else, that's a random person here that I don't know that starts judging you in the chat, saying, how can you not know this? Everyone knows this. That's so simple. This is basic. You shouldn't be here if you're this novice, if you don't know what you're doing. Anybody who's like that in the chat, I will just ban them straight away. It's that simple. Because that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to be to appease the guys that know how to trade. I'm not here to be like, I'm one of you guys that are expert traders and this is how it is, and you know, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Like, no. I'm here to just chill, talk shit, trade, give my opinion on setups, talk with my mates, and help anyone who needs it in the chat. So you can subscribe if you want. That would help me amazing. Like, it would help me so much, because we're trying to get to the partner program as well in Kick, and you need certain requirements to do that. So a follow would be amazing, a subscribe would be amazing, and chatting in the chat box would be amazing. So I don't mind it if you guys just want to sit and listen, and you might not be that way inclined to sit here and chat away in the chat, because not everyone is that way. That's all good. You don't have to. But an emoji every now and then would be cool. Like, just shout, just send an emoji, just type an emoji, and that's all I ask. You don't have to interact with people. You don't have to say, if you're shy, introvert, whatever you call it, then just type a bunch of emojis and I'm good. But yeah, guys, so that's the whole reason I'm streaming. It's because there's so many Discords out there that you pay for, and there are a lot of streams you can look at, but they try and force you to subscribe, and they're like, you like they beg you to subscribe. Like, I'm not. I'll mention it every now and then, and if you want to, great, but I'm not going to be like, guys, subscribe and then you'll get access to this course, you'll get access to this PDF, you'll get access to these trading signals. Like, no, that's a bunch of rubbish. You either subscribe because you're getting value, you either subscribe because you want to be here often, okay, and you're on a journey like I am, okay, to become profitable and to make money, and we can do it together. I don't mind if you taking what I'm saying and implementing it and saying, let me try out what he's saying and see if it works. Sure. If you're gonna copy my trades and copy them but learn at the same time, I would suggest a demo account. So you go on TradingView here, okay, and you open up a demo account, right? So at the bottom here, you'll see it'll say trade, and then you'll say, I'm connected to my Tradeovate at the moment, but if I wasn't, it'd say trade, and it'll say like TradingView, and then you make sure you set up your demo account. So then when, for example, we're on silver, okay, and you say trade, this will pop up on the side here, and you're literally doing the same thing I'm doing. Limit order, drag where you want to put it. When you're happy, go market, and then you go buy or sell. It's that simple. And there's a ton of YouTube videos about navigating through TradingView. But again, you guys can ask here, and if I know the answer, I will show you or tell you. If I don't know the answer, I'm just going to say, I'm not too sure, I don't trade like that, or I'm not too sure, I haven't done that in a while, so I'm probably not the best person to ask. So you'll always get the real truth from me. Like, I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I'm really hoping to catch a decent trade today. I was so convinced it was going to come up here and sweep that liquidity. Well, looks like even inversing that fair value gap. was decent. So if you're doing the inverse strategy, that close there, above the fair value gap, and down, you would have got a 1:3. I'm going to mess with my friend now quickly. Where's that big trade? I'm going to say I took this trade. Where's it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it platinum? Yeah. Let me mess with them, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, pass, bro. Done. Did this 4 units. Done. I've passed my count. He's gonna come back. No. Don't lie. Platinum, bruh. Platinum. I'm just trolling him now. If he's listening to the stream, he'll know. But he's at the Kevin Hart. He's watching Kevin Hart at the moment, live. So, I don't think he's watching the stream. Yeah, bro. It's the only way, bro. It's the only way. He's like beside himself, I bet you. Oh, no, 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 no. Gonna troll him. Hey, Tyson, how's it going? Thanks, thanks, thanks. Of course, bro. I'm just trolling you. Come on, bro. This is me we talking about. I will talk about taking that trade and then not take it, bro. Come on. Did you really think that that happened? No, I took a AUD long and trailed the stop loss, made $52 because it was a small setup, and then went break even on euro, and then euro went. I would have made a lot on euro. So yeah. I drew up this, and then I was looking at another pair, and by the time I came back to platinum, it had already pushed. I drew this up on stream. I was going to take this first trade, and then I was either going to take the second trade as well. Both of these, I said, should I take it? Shouldn't I take it? You could take it here, you could take it there. And I was about to take it, and I thought, nah. And then look what happened. The curse of Sean. That's why there's a ghost. I drew up gold as well, bro. I missed it as well. I drew it up. I was ready to take it, and I said, nah. Sorry, I didn't take it. Yeah, bro, it's the curse that I have. The ghost of Sean. The curse. I'm sending him voice notes on WhatsApp, guys. That's why you're hearing me. How are we doing for time? Oh, it's almost 10:30. So we got about half an hour left of trading, I would say. And then I'll probably hang up the hat for the day. What are we on? Is it Friday today? Yeah, it's Friday, which means no trading till Monday. I'm very surprised that it didn't take previous day highs. Very surprised. That surprised me. That really surprised me, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things are pattern recognition, guys. If you know anything about trading, there's a lot of pattern recognition. Honestly, guys, you've seen what happened this stream. I missed about 4 or 5 entries because I'm going through all these different pairs. Technically, I should pick at least 3 or 4 and stick to it. Okay, so gold, these two, so oil, platinum. Yeah, maybe I should get rid of some pairs. British pound. Nah, you should narrow it down to at least 3 or 4. Like, you shouldn't be going from like me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm working with 9 pairs, guys. So I'm going to miss a trade from time to time because I'm going from pair to pair. And I will sometimes miss the setup. I think the markets are slowing down a little bit now. Can I tell you something, guys? Where I'll be what will make me extremely happy is that one day I'll have a whole bunch of people here chatting, talking crap, looking at the charts, and every now and then I'm going to get a comment inside my comment section saying, wow, amazing trade, took that trade either with you or from your suggestion, or just took a banger trade and based on what I'm saying here, and they start making money. That to me is reward. That is the dream, because I know the pain, guys. I know the pain of spending years learning how to do something on the charts, trading. I have learned and gone through, no joke, and this is not even me exaggerating. I've probably tried 20 different strategies. I have probably paid for 10 different discords and spent about a month on each one of them. I have probably spent, well, I know that I've blown about 7 accounts. Okay. I have spent close to $800 to $1,000 on those accounts. So what I'm trying to do now, guys, is I'm trying to obviously become profitable, be successful. I don't claim to be the best trader in the world. All I do is claim to have experience. And if you like what I'm saying, great. If you don't like what I'm saying and you think that I don't know what I'm doing, great. Move on to the next person. I hope you, wish you all the luck and success in the world, because this market is so big that there's room for everyone to make money. So that's another thing. If someone is disheartening, discouraging, bringing people down, saying, why are you giving all this away for free, you know, that type of thing, I'm like, listen, the markets are so huge that if somebody else makes a couple $100 or a couple $1,000, so what? Who cares? It's the only thing you should worry about is that if you are making $1,000 or a couple $100, like, that's it. Other people, if you start worrying about what other people are saying and what other people are doing and how successful they are and how unsuccessful you are, it's gonna eat you up inside. Do you want to know how I know? Because I've been there. I did that for years. I was worried. So this person kept saying, type W in the chat, type this, type that, just got this trade, just hit this trade, and you're like, how? We're looking at the same chart. How did you get that win? How did you get that trade? There's been times, guys, where I kid you not, I tried to copy a couple of these guys in the Discord group, okay? And you join a Discord group, you pay $100, you join the group, and you try your hardest to copy what they are doing, what they're saying. And even then, you don't get it right. So imagine you not trying to copy them. And imagine you just doing it on your own. And imagine you just sort of winging it. How many times you're going to fail and with your head in the mud, and how many times you're going to wipe out, how many times you're going to lose. If joining a Discord group and copying what they are doing, I was still failing. Now imagine someone who's just doing this and is doing this for a month, trying it on his own, doesn't know where to go, just chilling, making a mistake here and there. That's who I'm interested in helping. Even if it's to guide them to the right Discord where they will be successful. So if somebody in my chat goes, okay, cool, I just want to learn the inverse fair value gap strategy. Plain and simple. I don't want any fluff. I don't want any trend lines. I don't want anything else. I just want to learn one thing and one thing only. Then there are some names that I'll suggest. If someone goes, I want to learn RCT strategies paired with inverse fair value gaps and a few others, like one or two other strategies, then I'll be like, cool. PJ Trades. Amazing, right? If someone wants to go like, I want someone elaborate, I want someone who's going to mess around, joke around, stuff around, act like a fool, act crazy, and take trades like live and just go balls to the walls, then TJR, you know? So it's like, it all depends what you're looking for. If you want a chilled place where you're laid back, you talk about anything, there's jokes, there's messing around, there's serious talk, there's laid back energy, then you come chill with me, you know? I might not always get it right on the charts. In fact, I'll probably get it wrong quite a bit. But I'm going to tell you when I'm wrong, and I'm going to tell you when I don't get it right. Because I think if you're honest in that sense, then you're not going to stuff people around. The worst thing is that when you have an expectation, I joined one or two, no, not when I say one or two, I joined a couple of Discord groups and paid $100. And the expectation was I was going to learn a strategy in this way, and I was going to copy them in this way. And it just, they hype it up so much that that when you're joining, you think to yourself, hey, I just need to pay $100 a month and I can copy this guy and just not learn how to trade. I can just literally copy his trades. And you do that, and then you're like, oh no, what happened? So yeah. V-shaped recovery. Oh no, did we miss this? We missed it. We were yapping. We were yapping, guys. We missed the trade. Or did we? 5 minute has not inversed yet. 3 minute inversed. We could take this actually. 2 minute is about to inverse. It is bearish, but we have inverses, yeah, on ES, NASDAQ, 3, 2, 1, 5, 15. There's a 15-minute fair value gap there. The volume is just insane right now. 5 minutes. Yeah, we could have taken that long, but we were yapping, so. Oh well. I think it's gonna come back here and then come down like this. I think this fair value gap, this orange fair value gap, is a target, and if it bounces off there and starts coming down and inverses a fair value gap, then we can take the short. We missed the bounce retracement. There's the inverse. So you could have put it below the lows. There. There. Target up here. Or if you had done that and then waited for that. There's multiple entries you could have used here. Damn. This is just still pumping. AUD. Let's look at this. Our trades there. We keep missing the trade of the day. I don't understand. If we had just taken platinum and oil, like taken them, there would have been account done, account passed. And I say this every single day. You know the frustrating part? This is the part of trading that will frustrate the hell out of you. Is that you will recognize that if you had placed the trade when you said you wanted to place it, a lot of times it will work. But when you do place the trade, when you say you're going to place it, and you actually place it, a lot of times it won't work. And you think the market's out to get you and that it's focusing on you. Why am I losing? I make fun of it and I mess around with it, but like that's basically the mindset you start developing, because you think to yourself, I said it will go up, I didn't take the trade and it went up. But then you say to yourself again, like, I'm just going to do it this time. So you put the trade in, and as you put the trade in, the very next candle comes down and stops you out. And then you're like, well, I don't understand what happened. And then you start with like, the markets are against me. Every time I do this, this is what happens. Like, it just comes with time. Like, if I wasn't yapping on, I would have seen this. Okay. There must be a fair value gap here on the hourly or something. Break a block, 4 hour. Interesting. 15 minute? Yeah, the 15 minutes. There's it right there. There's the culprit right there. We found you. We found you. Bounce on the 15, and there it is. There it is. There's the inverse there. It's a bit high up. Let's look at your 15. Your 15 doesn't have one. That's very interesting. But there's one up there. So we missed that bounce reversal. See, from there to there, could have had a good trade. You don't want to go past this area because, like I said, it's going to come in here and then it's going to dump. So now we look for a fair value gap and we take the short. Three minutes looks decent. So we have to wait for all of this to be broken. there to there. Tapped into the fair value gap here. I mean, could just come and bounce here, come back in, tap more, then make the move. It just all depends which way the markets want to play this. So you can do nothing with gold now. You can do nothing with silver, I don't think. All of these pairs on, that's already, the moves have already happened. Especially this one and this one. This could be interesting. AMD. Interesting. Very interesting. We have a bullish trend. Let's look at our trade here that we're looking at. See, this could inverse. See this fair value gap? There's a 2 minute, there's a 3 minute, there's a 4 minute. I guarantee you there's a 4 minute and there's a 5 minute. Okay? So this is a very strong drawn liquidity, which is why I knew when it hit here, it's going to come here. Now what it does here is either inverse all those fair value gaps and keep going down, or it's going to respect it and go up. That's the only thing that's going to happen. And the thing is that it did not take the previous day high. So that could be a draw on liquidity. It doesn't have to, but it's a massive draw on liquidity. So in 30 seconds that closing, in 1 minute 20 that closes, 24 seconds that closes. None of these are inversing, which leads me to believe that we could potentially have a bounce on this area and an inverse here, and we can target the highs, higher up. If that happens, then again, look at this. There's a straight inverse, boom. That did not invert yet. That needs to inverse. 2 out of the 4, I would say. Let's look at the 4 minute. The fact that that inversed, if we were not delivering from a 15-minute fair value gap at the same area, then we could take the short. We could. But the fact that there's a 15-minute fair value gap there and 2 out of the 4 or 5 have not inversed, it leads me to believe that we can only take a trade if all of them have inversed. The 2, the 3, the 1 has inversed. The 5 has inversed. The 2 and 3 have not. Okay, the 3 has. So what is the 2? The 2 still needs 48 seconds. This is strange now. Are we targeting previous day lows? I mean, not previous day lows. Yeah, previous day lows. It would seem that way. But it is bouncing on the 15 minutes and it refuses to inverse that 2 minutes. So I don't know if it will. So there's the bounce on the 2 minute. It's too up in the air. Hey there, thanks for commenting, I appreciate it. If none of these inversed and they were all respecting the 5, the 3, the 2, the 1, then I would feel comfortable taking a long. But some of them have inversed, which means the sellers were in control there. And you don't really want to take a long from there. Let's just get rid of that. Keeping an eye on the 2 minutes. Everything screams bearish, guys. The fact that we bounced off the 15, came up, respected this, came down, bounced off the 2 minutes, fair value gap, which is in the 15. It's exactly the same thing that happened yesterday, and we caught a banger trade all the way up. Okay? So, if this inverses here, here, then I might take it. But this is turning into the similar type of trade that happened yesterday. Different time, but let's look at the 15. The 15 is not looking bullish at all. Respected the 15 and it's starting to move down. But then this is a 15 that it respected and now it's moving up. I think it could come up and take highs. It has to, it's coming up to take this area, I'm pretty sure. Which means the 2 minute setup that I'm looking out for is about to happen. Damn, it took the internal liquidity. I was looking at this 2 minutes. I was hoping it was going to close here somewhere. I might have taken that. But then this is respecting 3 minutes. It's just not a powerful setup. I don't think I'm going to risk it. We had so many opportunities today with so many good setups. Like, it was actually stupid and ridiculous on how many good setups we had today. We just didn't capitalize on them. We drew them up, but that was it. That's all we did was draw them up and talk about them. So if you can read between the lines, and this is not me telling you when to trade, but if you can read between the lines on what I'm saying and when I'm saying it, it's not hard to be like, okay, this is what he actually means. But you know what? I might just take a small little trade, yeah, just to test my theory. Wait, where's my stop loss? There. This is just to test my theory, guys. Let's do one. Markets. This is just to test my theory, nothing else. Little silly trade. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Two-minute was inversed. It did take the internal liquidity, which is not good. These are respecting up here, so again, not good. So this is 50-50 at the moment, guys. This is not a safe trade. Just so you guys know. It's respecting higher, it's respecting fair value gaps above. So this is not an okay trade to just copy. I'm telling you that now, okay? I'm taking a small risk. As you can see, it's something like, I can't remember, it's like $50 or $60, right? So I'm not taking a lot of a long trade, massive trade here, guys. As you can see on the screen, this is literally a tiny trade. And I'm only doing this because I think it's going previous day high. And if I lose, I lose. I've been sitting, watching the charts, not taking any trades on this account, watching trade work after work and work and work and work and work. We might not make this trade, guys, because it's bearish. It's that simple. As I put the trade in, it picks a direction and it says you're wrong. That's it. Go to my stop loss. Go to my stop loss. That's what I want. Go to the stop loss is what I'm looking at. Go to the stop loss. No, don't go up. Come on, go to the stop loss. Don't go up. You know you want to go to the stop loss. That's it. That's it. Go down. We're not here to make money. We're here to lose trades. Go for it. That's it. That's it. I want you to go down. Come on. That's it. Stop me out. You know you want to. You know you want to. We're not here to make money. We're here to be stopped out. Come on, come on, come on. All day we call out amazing trades all day. And the one time I decide to test you out, you go in that direction. Keep going. You know you want to. If it breaks this 2-minute fair value gap, we cooked. If it closes below that, we are cooked. It's that simple, guys. It is that simple. If this candle closes below here, it's going to hit the stop loss 100%. Go for it. Don't close up. Don't close above. You need to close below. Come on. Close below. Close below. Don't go up. Come on now. Why would you go up? Is there an SMT? Let's just see. Come on, man. Don't go up. I can see that you want to come down. I know you want to come down. I can see you want to come down. Don't go back up, man. Why are you doing this? No. Don't give people hope. You're giving people hope. Don't do that. Don't give people hope. No, man, why are you in profit? What is this? You're not supposed to be in profit. You're supposed to be a negative. Oh my lord. Why is it doing this to me? Why are you making me money? We're not supposed to make... Guys, come on now. Look at this stupid market. It's actually in profit. You guys know what this emoji means. We don't want you here. We want you down here. You need to be stopping me out. Come on. It's just consolidating at this point. Are you going to make up your mind? Either stop me out or go up. I'm not interested. Just make up your mind, make a decision, and go with it. This playing around at this level is nonsense. You need to make up your mind and do it. That's it. Go down. That's it. that was the break trade there. Interesting. Let's see, are we in, are we out? Oh, come on. No, man. Can you stop making me money? There you go. Like, this is not right. I think if it goes up to break even, I'm just going to take the trade out because this is stalling now. It's not doing anything right now. Wait, hang on a second. What is this? Why are you pushing up? Yeah, I'm going to call it when it gets to 0. Ah, should have done it. Actually, I'm going to move my stop up to the fair value gap. Confirm. It needs to stop me out. That's it. Come on. Imagine if you actually broke any cursors and just decided to go in a certain direction. Oh, come on. Pick a direction and either stop me out or make me money. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Make a decision. Make a decision. What are we looking at? Are we looking at 11? 11. So it's still decent. I guess. But all of this. Nah. It's dog SH1T this. Price action. Right now it's 50-50. Flip a coin is going up, flip a coin is going down. It's literally 50-50 at this point. Because of all this consolidation. At least you guys can see me losing a trade live. So I can prove that I'm not just going to show you the winning trades. I'm not just going to hype up the winning trades. I'm going to explain the losing trades as well. If this loses, it's because of a few things. There's an inverse fair value gap 5 minute here. And it's respecting a 5 minute fair value gap there. So two things are happening that are basically showing me that this is bearish now. Okay. But I'm staying in the trade because I just don't care at this point. The same thing is on the 3 minute. The inverse to 3 minute comes up, respects, and comes down. This is showing me it's bearish. Okay. The 2 minute, however, is respecting the 2 minutes multiple times. Okay. Come on, take me out the trade. Make up your mind. So it's respecting this 2 minute multiple times. Okay. And needs to come here and see what happens with this 2 minute fair value gap. So the 2 minutes, the only reason this has been live for so long. Come on. Take me out. You almost took me out. Do it. Do it. Come on. Stop dilly-daddling. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Take me out so that I can finish my explanation here. Oh, no. Don't tease. I'd rather be out this trade than being teased at like this. There you go. I'm out. Okay, so that's a loss. I told you why this would have been a loss, guys. Now, some people will just reverse the trade. Get it now because you just got stopped out. Like, no, that's not the right attitude to have. Our technical analysis was incorrect because there were too many variables. There were too many things. The 5 and the 3 were against us. The 1 was sort of against us as well. Okay? It inversed here many times. So the 1 was against us as well. The only one we really went with, which is why we should not have taken this trade at all. Okay? And by the way, the stop loss was there at first, so we would have still been in, yeah. The only reason we tested this out was the 2 minutes, okay? Because yesterday we took a 2 minute trade like this, and it shot up, okay? So I'm basing that on yesterday's performance, which is silly, and I should not be doing that. Plus, everything is saying bearish at the top here, okay? We just pumped down. So this was not a good trade based on that information that I just shared. So that was the trade. The only one I'll take. Okay. I need to look at my actual account because I'm kind of messing around with this account for some reason. Yeah. I'm being stupid with this account. Dum, dum, dum. See, these were the trades right here. I should have just taken it, man. So stupid. 1:4. Could have re-entered there for 1:10 or 1:9. That's a count passed. Done. Instead, now I take a losing trade. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is why I will call out trades and almost take them. And then they do this. It's actually frustrating as hell. That's the curse that I live with sometimes. Has this come down enough? Yeah, yeah. Respecting. Could just take a chance on this, to be honest. Do I think it's gonna go up, or is this too late? Do I think it's too late? I think I'm gonna go for it. Rejected. Why won't it let me take this trade? Now that it's going, is it gonna let me? Should I increase my stop loss, maybe? Just won't let me take this. Is this the reason? Order rejected. My broker was not letting me trade this. Bar. Order rejected. What is this? What? Seems like I can't trade platinum now for some reason. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go, guys. Now you understand the curse. Now you understand. There's the entry. There's the curse. Put the ghost back. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now you guys understand my frustration sometimes. Okay. Let's just do this. You guys now understand sometimes when I want to when I'm frustrated. Wow, this would have actually stopped me out. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe the curse didn't happen. I want you so high, and I know you're right. I want to push it on me, and that's alright. Should we re-enter, guys? Respecting 3 minutes? Nah, we can't. Even though this is a decent setup, it's not going to break. I think now we're just fishing for things. We're not really. You can't trade the symbol CMC markets AUD. What? Why can't I trade AMD? Well, that's not good. AUD USD. I want you so high, and I know you lie. I don't wanna pretend on me, and that's alright. Okay. We've called out some amazing trades today, guys. These two were bangers. If anybody was looking at those two and took them, this would have got you 1:9. This would have got you 1:4, and it's still going. Okay. Those are two. Platinum, early on platinum, we would have taken that one, which would have been a banger. We just didn't see it. We drew it up. And I said to you guys, if this inverses, and I don't know why I didn't sit there and just stare at it. For some reason, I didn't take this trade. And then for some reason, platinum is not allowing me to trade at the moment. Which other one did we call out? Was it euro? We took euro, didn't we? I think we took euro. Nasdaq, we took a little loss. Wicks us out here. Yeah. And then just goes in the right direction. Look at this. I said to you guys, should we re-enter that? And I said, nah, not going to. Even though this looks like it's going to target it now. Yeah, this deserves the ghost. That's the ghost. That is the ghost if I've ever seen one. So oil was the actual trade of the day. Oil and platinum were the two trades of the day. We could have taken them. We should have taken them. We should have held them. And we should have had a past our account. It's that simple. From Monday, when we see things like this, we're taking them. I don't care. So if you guys are here on Monday, this is what we're going to do. We see this type of trade. We know that it's going to come up and take at least some form of this fair value gap. We take it. So if you're here next week, you guys, there's going to be a lot of action next week. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, the emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys on Monday. Maybe I'll do a weekend stream. Maybe I'll do a gaming stream tomorrow. We'll see. Or the next day. So you might see me on the weekend, guys. I don't know, but we'll see. Take care, guys. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend.